Good evening all. So this is a little tour of my new alchemy hub. Now I'm going to state first of all, I have no knowledge of coding. I found it that my brain isn't designed that way. I used a LLM to create the code for me, but everything in it and the idea behind it all comes from my mind, not from the AI's mind. It's basically a place where people can get together, learn, make music together, stream. Oh, speaking of which I haven't set up, I could show you that live, that's helpful. Yeah, stream, meet other musicians, discuss ideas. You're not allowed to submit AI music, meaning we don't want to see whole pieces of music just made by AI chucked up there, because it completely devoids the process of why we make music. When you take away the human, what's the point? It's a meditative thing. I make music not for money. I make music because I love making music. Alright? So this is, and I love to hear other people's music. If someone came to me and just said, yeah, I got my computer to make this all on its own, you know, it's just, the process isn't there. So I've designed this little site. You are okay to use AI video, but for something like VJing, not for just, it's got to be relative to what you're making. Yeah, we do everything is verified. Everything has to be verified by human before it can be posted. So I shall take you through the whole application. There's quite a lot to go through. Then after I've done this, I'm going to give you a quick tour on how I run my rig at home or at the studio. How I run it all together. So, because I think that may be. Oh, hey, Probes! I can see you over there. Because I didn't my chat showing up. How are you, man? Oh, no chat. You can't chat. All right, fair enough. God forbid I would interrupt Probes' football, guys. Now, ooh. It's a death sentence, I reckon. Right. So, let's have a look here. This is the Alchemy Hub. Now, this is the home page, as you can see. I'll put a little fancy little, you can scratch with it. Eventually you will be able to, you can spin it and play with it. It's just a toy. But yeah, eventually I'm going to have that link to music. So you can sort of do what you want, mess about. It's a toy. And it gives you a little bit about myself. I am going to change this because I can't stand the way AI writes things. Yep. Now, you have it basically explains here you can stream together, collaborate. There's a content hub. In here, you can upload extensions if you're a beta user for Ableton. There's a place here, but all your extensions you upload, if you upload any, I will be verifying them to make sure they're not junk, because you know, people are chucking junk out there, and you have to be careful with extensions. So there's my rules on the AI stuff. Directly generated by AI is what I mean. I don't mean like you want to do a little video to your piece of music. As long as it's relative and it makes sense and isn't just slop, yeah, because we've got a really good slop detector. They're humans. So, and obviously your work, your property, we don't hold any ownership of your music. God, but few members of the community there. And then obviously I've just put these as examples, but these are some music you can listen to here. Right, now, let's get onto it. The next page, you can either explore the content like this and it'll go there. In here, you've got the content hub where people can post videos, tracks, live sets, and sample packs. As you can see, tracks here, live sets, videos, and sample packs. Next will be presets. In here, you can share presets for all major types of VSTs and Ableton presets and Ableton templates, whatever you want. It will be in there, and if it's not in there, I want to hear about it, and I'll stick it in there for whatever plugins you want, because you know, knowledge is power, but it's also needs to be shared, and this is a great way of avoiding the gatekeepers in my eyes. So yeah, like I say, in here you've got different categories you can post. You can yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory really. The next is this opportunities page. Now, I'm not a person that can give you opportunities, but I can put a space down where people can share and maybe need something done, like, oh, I need a piece of music for this and that, and this is the place that I've made where people can put little opportunities up, or even little competitions for their or products or whatever they want to put up. Like I say, everything's verified. Any labels that are looking for artists, up it goes. Do you know what I'm saying? I have only just started this, so there is zero promotion on this right now. But that doesn't really matter when you just start something, does it? Right, so yeah, so this is your opportunities page. This is where you will upload and download Ableton extensions from. Now, as you can see, I've got a few on there already, which I personally really like. Shout out to the people that did these, because they're sick. Next, we've got a learning page here with lots and lots and lots of learning resources for anything you can imagine. So, as you can see, yeah. So, yeah, that's your education resources page. On the next one, we have the collaboration station. So, this is where you and a friend, if you're working and the distance between you, you can make a little project. You can keep a list of all each other's samples and just keep it in one space. And that enables you to collaborate and share, and as you go, it will take you through the process of what. Let's say if I was to hit a new project here, it gives you some rules. You know, just so you don't make the mistakes before. I can imagine doing a whole track and then all of a sudden you've got these blooming rules and you can't post your track. So I do recommend reading them. They're not ridiculous rules. They're I think they're fairly fair. So, yeah. Next, we have live. Now, I'm still developing this to be perfect, but right now you can stream with your YouTube URL. So I'm going to do it right now actually. So like session title, we'll just call it the hub test. Yeah. And then I'm just going to put showing viewers around my hub. That'll do. Right around my hub. Okay, and then I'll quickly grab the link, which is pretty simple, isn't it? And then I shall put the stream in there. There you go. Put the link in there and today's date. Create a session, and as you can see, I'm streaming in the hub there, and you can invite your friends and do that sort of thing. So yeah, that works. You can open it in YouTube, but yeah, like I say, you can set your OBS up yourself, and we can have multiple streams. It's a little bit like StreamYard, but not. It's because obviously I don't plagiarize anything. I get ideas from places and mix and match. I don't just copy things, because there's a lot of that going on lately on YouTube, I've noticed. Right, the next thing, I shall leave that. I can actually leave that running and carry on using the hub like this. That'll run in the background. Just a little bit about myself and When it says 50 plus artists mentored, I just mean people that have asked me for advice that I still talk to. Like I've helped a lot of people. I used to be a teacher. And if you want to get in touch with me, there's a contact page. Next, we have a gallery of some pictures and things. There's me playing in Ukraine, and like there's some pictures of us, the audio alchemists in Hawaii. There's all sorts of stuff going on there. Next is a shop. Now I don't like this because I've not asked. I don't suppose you've asked me ask for any money from anyone. That's because I haven't. This I didn't choose. I'm probably going to remove the shop, to be honest. I mean, how many people do you know that buy hoodies from these places? Because I've never bought one, and you know, I'm not, like I say, I mean what I say, when I've never made music in my life for money. If people think I should have a merch page, let me know. Put it in the comments. That's probably the best bet. Next, although I do like that hoodie and that t-shirt. Right, next. This is a little bit about audio alchemy and the reasons behind what I'm doing and who it was built by. It says built by me. Well, it was built by me, but it was actually coded by AI. All right, guys, I'm not going to claim this to be my work completely because that would be just a lie. There's a contact page for me. All various contacts. Now this bit, probes alike, I think. I think you'll like what this bit. I've got a game section. Sort of. Oh no, hang on, wait, I've got to publish this again. One moment. Oh, shoot. Anyway, yeah. So I've got some music games along in here, and I've got I wonder if I need to reopen this app. Yeah, I probably need to reopen the app anyway, but there's a modular synth that I've got in here. Start the patcher, and you can patch them all in, and get a little drum machine there, look. Then you've got a little melodic sequencer, and you can have as many of them as you like. Then there's different modules you can just drop in there, look, and then you drag wires like you would on a modular synthesis. Same thing. Oh, I don't want to hurt anyone, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, yeah. Now, I thought this would be a really good way for new people, a modular synthesis, a very basic, just to get a general understanding, because I believe that a lot of people in the modular world like to use big, long words and confuse the crap out of you just to make themselves look more clever than they actually are. I want to simplify it because it's so much fun, modular, and I don't like it overcomplicated because I get confused very easily myself. So, you know, I've kind of built this exactly around everything that I find difficult. So you can share your patches here as well with other users. I'm currently working on being able to export to DAW for things like VCV racks or something like that. If I can, I'm working on it right now, but like maybe that for an update of it. And then here we got our messaging page where we can do direct messages to each other, or we can do community messages. So might need a little bit of work this, but yeah, that's that. Along here are your personal things. Like I've got my analytics and stuff in there, which is yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that is it really. That is it. That is pretty much it. That is the hub. It is available on the web, or you can download an app for it. It's usable on phone, tablet, and PC, or Mac, whatever you might be using. I would love to know if anyone has any problems with it. Bear in mind, I'm not a coder, so don't give me too much of a hard time, guys, because I know what the internet can be like. I don't claim to be a coder, and you know, if there's a problem, I will do my best to fix it, and I know some really clever people that might be able to help me. So that's about it, really, on that side of things. And I hope it's enjoyed. It will be expanding more and more and more. We'll be getting more and more stuff going, I'm sure, as we go on. People suggest more ideas. That's about it, I think. That is Groove Chemist Alchemy Hub. So I just hope yeah, it provides some use. I will be updating links and what have you, and putting a lot more learning resources up there. Basically, I'm very careful what learning resources I put up there, because I find some of them. I want this to be accessible. I don't want you to have to put your hand in your pocket and a credit card just so you can just access it. And then when you do eventually access it, you find out it's a load of, yeah, poppycock, whatever you say, you know, better than swearing. Yeah, so when you know, there's too many creators that are selling like YouTube tutorials, and then, no, yeah, I'm not one of these people that bitch, and I definitely don't bitch about other creators. So, but like, yeah, I want this to be accessible. I want this to be for people to go, ah, oh, cool, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Or, has anyone heard this? Can I be doing this? Am I doing this right? Because really, in my eyes, there is no right and there is no wrong. If it sounds good, there's a probability that it is good. Yeah, but you just, if it sounds good to you, or maybe you might want to know how to put LFO on, I don't know, a preset that you've made. Come on here, stick it up, ask people to help. I'm sure people will help you, because that's what I'm trying to attract, is that sort of community. There will be no gatekeeping in this community. There will be no gaslighting. There will be no telling you you're something that you're not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, pragmatic, helpful information. And I will do my best on a personal level, as in my pocket. I will never ask you for a penny. If the hub turns out that it's going to start to cost me money that I can't afford, I will then place it on the hub and speak to the users about it. But I will never ever ask you for money for my pocket. This is for musicians, my gift to musicians. So I just hope you enjoy it. Right, next is a small break. I'm going to grab my drink, and then we'll be moving on to how my setup works, and a little bit on DC coupling, and why you must be careful with DC coupling, because you do not want to send voltage down straight into your monitors. Like, you do have to be super careful with it. I've probably found, for me, the best way of doing it with Ableton and Modular together, all working together. Everybody, what you've got to remember is everybody has their own way of doing things. It's back to that. There is no right or wrong, but there is, yo, that's dangerous and that's all right. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. It's like when you're making synthesizers, you're putting components in, you know, you've got to be careful. So, yeah. So I'll have a quick break. I'll go and get my drink, and we'll be moving on to this here. One moment. There we go. This is where we'll be next. I don't know if you can hear me, Probes. Do you think I should put Ableton page? Yeah, I'll put the Ableton page up as well. Okay. That's interesting. Not showing up my Ableton now for some unknown reason to me. Hang on. Ah, yes, probes, it's fixed. I might have to take you back through the lab a second. I've just did what I said I was going to do, and I fixed the issues, which is nice. There it is. There we go. Okie dokie. I have a little project ready to go, which I set up earlier. There's a little thing I made earlier. Wait. Okie dokie. Get us ready to go. Okay. So, I'll be right back. I am back. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, a few people have asked me, like, so how are you running your setup and, like, what's here exactly? Like, I won't run through everything because it's just 0 point. But what I will sort of tell you about is how I get a CV signal out of Ableton to modular. Now, the safest and best possible way I've found to achieving this really would be a light pipe. Now, at the back of here, we have two optical ins. We have an optical in and we have an optical out. And what that essentially gives you is 12 ins and outs. No, more than that. What am I bloody even talking about? 16 ins and outs. I'll just show you. So in the options here, I can do an output setup. I'm not on the right driver because I'm streaming right now, but if I was on the push driver there, I could extend my outputs and inputs. Now what that does, that goes from out of here and goes over into this. And inside this modular, I have two modules called the Electric Sleepers ES3 and the Electric Sleepers ES2. And what that does, they have an optical in and an optical out on each one of those. That allows you to synchronize and send CV data safely across without having to worry about too much about this DC coupled thing. Now, with DC coupling, it uses your audio signal to create the voltage. This is why you need to make sure you do not use an audio card that isn't DC coupled. And this is a big red note. Do not use an audio card that doesn't have DC coupling with VC Rack or Ableton when it comes to doing controlling CV, because it's not good and it will destroy your monitors. So yeah, please do check your audio cards. Make sure they're capable of doing the CV signals. I'd like to show you, Chris, quickly one more thing I've just done on Alchemy Lab. Let's show you on this preview. It's far easier. Well, I've now added the ability to record, export MIDI, export JSON files, and browse other people's patches and resets and things like that. There's now a mixer module, a drive unit, a noise unit, a reverb unit in there as well. So this is designed mainly because in Alchemy Lab, because some people can't afford this, you know. I'd love to be able to just try it even, and this is what this is designed for, this little game section of my hub. Anyway, yeah, that was the hub, guys. That was it. Pretty underwhelming, but that was it. Yeah, so next, like I say, so I'm going through a light pipe into the electric sleepers there, and now unfortunately, if I change it in Ableton now, it might mess up my stream because I'm using a certain driver, so I'm able to stream at all with. Yeah. So basically, what I would do is I'd set it to my ins and outs set to my light pipe here. That will then give me the ins and outs I need. I can convert half of them to CV signals and half of them to audio ins and outs. So it's a very useful function, and it most definitely increases your power when it comes to sound design. So next is what modules do I use? A lot of different ones, really. That do a lot of various. So I'll go very quickly. I've got 2 surge units here. One of these is a resonant EQ, and the other one is a variable VCF, variable Q VCF. These are both made by Surge. Next, I've got a 6-channel mixer here. Next, I've got an oscilloscope made by Modulav. Another mixer. Mixers are very important in Modular. In here, we've got a filter, handmade. In here is a Loki prototype module, synthesizer voice, a complete voice. Here we have a I can't think, I don't know, it's Music Thing Modulars little, it's like a microphone that you can, it's very high powered, and you can make little scratchy noises with it on there and what like. Next we've got Jake's Drum Shop kick drum, which I just love because it's juicy. Next we've got Synced Modulav, which is like a modulation and LFO combined unit in one. After that I've got a mixer. After that we have a joystick, which is obviously Dopefer. And then at the end I use a Music Thing Modular, a London Drive, which is a lovely drive unit, which gives you a bit of drive on your distortion kind of thing, saturation if you like, whatever. It's just drives. It sounds lovely. And then at the bottom here, mainly from here, I don't know if you see my hands there. No, you can't. At the back there, up to here are all my electric sleepers stuff that I use. I've got the ES2, the ES3. I've got I've got 3 units that are basically electric sleepers make a module that can be any module you want. They're great. Go to their website. They are superb and super lovely, and they make amazing modular stuff. And then right here I have a high-end Dopefer oscillator, which is great. And then this little dude in here is a micro modular made by AE Modular, and they're very great, but they're my age and my eyes finds it extremely difficult to plug these tiny little things in and to read what's going on. So if you ever see me use this, don't laugh at me when I'm using a magnifying glass, please, because I do actually use a magnifying glass for that. And that's how I run it. That's how I run my gear. So in total, if you think about it, I've got three oscillators in there, a drum, and most of the other stuff is effects or just giving analog sound. Oh, of course I forgot. Here, I built this plinky, and this thing here is called a gliss. Now, what you can do with gliss is you can program modulation movements, and so say you wanted to do, it's got a lot of different functions, but if you wanted to sort of program like a movement in, you can actually, and it'll keep that pattern for you. And it's got several different types of, it's got several different modes on that as well. And then next to that over there, I've got a little mult, because I like my mults. And that's it, really. I've refined this down over many years, and bought a lot of crap. Excuse my French. I just won't do it anymore. I just want functionality. I want it to be able to do what I want without the bollocks. Finally, yeah, and that's about it. So, how did that sound? I hope it sounded okay. I'm going to take a small break now because I didn't get my drink, and I'll be right back. And then we'll make something. I am back. Sorry about that. But I needed to drink. Wow. Hey. Who do we have in chat then? Say hi. Love to hear from you. Okay. Right. First things first, is there any questions? Probe, you got any questions, my old troop? Hello? Okay. let's go. I'm not going to do visuals today, it's a little distracting. Probes, if you could you give me a sound check? Right, I noticed we've got a few watching. Introduce yourself, don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're all good here. Okay, so I'm actually going to lay this out like as if I was going to play it live, because it does look a little bit like I'm just playing loops, but I'm not, you know. I'm actually using instruments. I've got nothing against anybody who uses loops, it's up to them. Occasionally I use a loop here and there, but this isn't just me dropping loops, it's actually information, MIDI in there. There's a couple of samples, but they're not, that's a kick drum in itself. There's no, I tried to avoid using loops because it doesn't really help you musically get any better, if you know what I mean. So I try not to use loops very often. So, but that's what it looks like I'm doing, but I'm not. So I'll try and arrange this because I work a lot in this page. Unlike most people, they work in Ableton out here. But I find it a lot easier to generate my ideas here. And sometimes I run a set from here because otherwise, it's the best way to have it is build your set, and then if you've got tracks in that set you think you like, then jam them into here and make them into something to put, you know, into a production. But yeah, like I say, so I'm just going to quickly arrange how I want it all to drop. And what I do is I drop it all. When I'm playing it, I'll use push, and as you can see, it relates on the front of my push to what's on the screen there, the pink. I can from the side jam each thing in, okay? So the drums are there, and I could bring a thing in there, and then that. Obviously that's muted right now, so I could unmute that, and that. Play them two. And then obviously I'd have to fill in all of these drums here, and I would just duplicate all of that down like a pyramid almost. And then these, and then this one's here, obviously. last two, and then the last one in there. Okay, and so now what you essentially have is a little beginning of an arrangement kind of thing. And you can jump around and trigger different things by doing this. You're kind of ready to do something live, right? And if you want to record this as an arrangement, it's really simple. You just press stop, press record, and then jam it, and it will come out on the page, on your arrangement page. I'll show you an example because I'm a fan of examples. Right. So I'd hit record here. Look. I'll do it really quickly because it's gonna. I'm not ready to jam out there yet, but let's do that and let's jump straight to that. Now, as you can, oh, I had it on loop, but it doesn't matter. But as you can see, it's recorded all the stuff in for me, so you can actually make your arrangements at a later date. Get your ideas down. Get all your ideas down. That's where the music comes from. The initial idea you have. Do you know what I mean? It's easy to get distracted and pulled in by all of the plugins and just everything really. It's a lot. So yeah, so start on this page. It's a good place to start. I'm not saying it's right, the correct way to do it. It might not be for like now. It's okay. Any questions? Don't be shy. It's okay to ask a question because no question's a stupid question unless it's a stupid question. Okay, I shall continue. Now, I don't really like the sounds that I've got in here. That I always start in the same sort of manner to try and keep things consistent. So I'll write one track and it's a little bit like the next. So not too much difference. If you go too eclectic, you'll just eclectic yourself out into the stratosphere. You know what I mean? And you know, nobody will know what you're making. It's good to have some idea when someone hears, oh yeah, he makes something, it sounds a little like this, you know? So this is how I start. Right now I'm using, because you can't see my instruments, because sometimes I use instruments that I'm testing. I don't allow them to be on screen. Right now I'm using minimal audio, and it's a really great plugin set. And I'm using Current at the moment. It's called Current. Drop into the next one. Might need to edit this sound a little bit. There we go. Maybe a little percussion, possibly. That'll do. Not really nicely. Now, I always recommend, I've been feeding my mic back, I do apologise. I always recommend committing to audio as soon as you can with simple little things, as long as they've not got too many delay tails and things, reverb tails on them, like little simple, for instance this, like this here. You're better off right clicking it there and just bounce it in place. And by doing that, when you commit to audio, you're now, that was the idea you had, you'll find it a lot more, you'll be able to move forwards with your music if you just commit. Otherwise, you don't want to be in that loop looking for the ultimate sound. You do your whole sound library and then you sit there thinking, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I really hope this advice is useful to someone. Maybe now we'll put a little bit of effects on them hats, or them closed hats. Maybe a flanger. Setting my scales on my flanger so they're in scale. There we go. Now there is a standard effect in live called fade to grey. I'm a real fan of it because it adds a lot of delay functions into one knob, so you can get involved a lot more and like and put your spin on things. Like it's just a delay thing. I'll show you. Some people will like it, some people don't. It's called fade to grey. And this is, I'll put this on these hats to explain how it works. So it's one knob, basically. I'll mute my mic so you don't hear it back through. I'll show you what it does. So that's just the hat without the fade to grey. And as we go in the mix, it's in the mix, you can turn. And it just adds a lovely bit of movement to what you're doing. Whatever floats your boat or sinks your ship, as I say. Right. Next, we need some more percussion. Right, you are. Now, a little bit of that. A little bit of drum lab. Okay, let's have a listen. That's what I'm after. I'll probably bring next baseline. I need to group these. Actually, let's group them up. Fade to grey's going for it there, look. Go on, fade to grey. There you go. Right, I am now, I'm not putting this break in as such. I'm going to borrow the groove from it. So what I'll do is I'll extract that groove. I'm just extracting the groove now. You can't see my progress bar. There's a progress bar there, just building things up. Okay, probes, my dude, no problem. Do I know anyone in the stream that's in stream right now? Is there anyone there I know? I can't see for some reason, it won't show me, and I have no idea how to find out. So I've took the groove from that and I'm just going to apply it to everything but the main beat, the main kick. Just do the groove, break funky, get rid of that. Oh no, actually don't get rid of it, just do that maybe. Right. It should sound groovier. Yeah! Yeah, definitely. So now we're going to duplicate that line, move it the other side of that drum break. Something some people don't know about Ableton as well, when they're using gates and things like that. Oh, hello Pablo. Hey, hey Trust, how you doing? You're all here. I love you. How are you all? Nice. I hope you're good. I'm happy that you're here. Very happy. Okay, I'm this far along. I'll carry on, and if you want to know anything, just ask, guys. Okay, so a lot of people don't realise in Ableton it has its own gating function when it comes to samples and things like that. If you double click the sample and you're looking around here, and you go down to where it says warp, if you look, for instance, this is a beat. I'll solo and explain. So it's really flim-flammy, and like you can set it to gate itself. So instead of putting a gate up to do it, it's already got a gate built in. You can either set it to transients, which is obviously self-explanatory. So if I wanted to just, I didn't want all of that, and it doesn't sound so now I can even put it in 'cause it works. Plinky! Yeah, you want the plinky in? Okay, I can try that, I suppose. Yeah, the plinky. Do you have one, do you, buddy? Because I tell you what, I recommend if you don't yet, and you're thinking of getting one, get the bigger one. Get the bigger one, because this I can barely see. You know, I'm 50, aren't I? But even with my glasses on, I can barely see it. How have you been, Monkey? You been good? Thanks for coming in, everyone. I massively appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Back to the track. Let's go. Okay. I only have one problem when I'm working on stream. Unfortunately, to bring the modular in, I have to do it when I'm not streaming, and then turn it into a sample and bring it onto the stream, because I'm using an audio driver that, I mean, Trust, and you pros probably remember I had a lot of problems with sound when I first started doing this. It was because of the audio drivers I was using, and I'm still unable to get the sound from my light pipe to come out of the OBS. So it's all confusing. I've got it working enough. So back to this. Yeah. Okay, we'll get an instrument out. Any favourite instruments for anyone? Okey-dokey. Yeah, Toad Step's fantastic, man. It's fantastic. Do you know, Plinky was designed by the guy that designed it, did it with his daughter over the COVID period. I think that's so sweet to sit with your daughter and design a mad synthesizer. Yeah, I think, if I remember rightly, you said she named it Plinky. So cute. Okay. Get it scaled in. trying to find a melody. If I miss anyone's chat, I will get to answer it. I sometimes have to glance the other way. I don't like this one. There we go. And this one will be... Oh, thanks, Probes. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll group this section here. Oh, what have I done here? Right, we'll group this section. And no, I don't name everything straight away. I do it when I go out to the main arrangement page. If anyone thinks it hurts their head that I don't do that, because some people hate the way I work. Right, okay. Next. I need to find the melody here, which I will eventually get right. Looking for something a little vocally. Yeah, something a little like that. Let's put and for this, the effect is, I'll do the wet and dry so you can hear what I'm doing, because you can't actually see the plugin. This is another minimal audio plugin called Rift. I mean, they're doing a great job right now, those guys. I've got to give them a shout, because there's some really nice stuff on there, and it's really easy to use. So this is Rift, and the signal that's changing is that's a dry signal. And that's the wet signal. I'm going to try and find a lead. Right, finally, bloody hell. Deciding on a movie to watch. Movies. I've got this weird quirk where I can only ever watch a movie once. I don't know why. I can never watch it twice, no matter how much I like it. It's a weird. What's good? What have I seen lately that's good? Apparently that new Spielberg one's pretty good, isn't it? The Disclosure one, so I hear. That's supposed to be pretty neat. It's based on sort of actual events, if you can believe any actual events these days. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. It's like a disclosure thing. I can't remember what it's called, but apparently it's pretty good. Another good one. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's it. Another good one is, I don't know if anyone's seen this, but I found it super interesting. It's something called DMT, the spirit molecule. Wow, it's crazy. It's like a documentary. Really good. It's on Netflix. Love to you and your family, Mr. Trust. What's a torrent then, Probes? You could fill us in on that one. I've never heard of one. I was going to say trust, yeah. Me and my wife realised, we went out the other night for the first time ever, and I was on my electric wheelchair thing. She was on her bike, and we went into Southsea, which is like the beach where we live. And we realised we haven't given ourselves any time. We don't do anything with each other, just nan and granddad, mum and dad. And we decided we're gonna give ourselves at least 2 days a month, at least, just to get out of the house, the two of us. It's done us a world of good. Yeah, work, come home, done. Yeah, man. Well, fair play to you for working proper. That's what I can say. Too many people don't want to do that. They just want everything to come to them. And they don't want to work. It'll all happen, man. I think we're all a believer in we manifest our own reality, don't we? We create what we want in our life. Just be careful what you wish for, I think. I learnt that in the military. Oh, absolutely. Isn't it just? Yeah, yeah. I love that. Entitlement's an epidemic. You're getting a bumper sticker for that. That's awesome. It's EE. Awesome. It's brilliant. I don't suppose anybody heard the news about how labels are actually going to accept, right, completely AI generated music from artists, or apparent artists. They say because they're being creative too. Now, yeah. So you could have like a 14-year-old jump on Suno. Next thing you know, he's just got the... It's crazy. What about the process? What about the enjoyment of being creative from your own mind? That goes out the window. I have no idea how to get this plugin to show up. Maybe... Oh, there we go. My guys. I've got you. There we go, guys. You can actually see what I was doing. So... So yeah, this is the plugins I'm using on here at the moment. Lovely instruments. I highly recommend them. Yeah. So all of these pretty much, I'm messing about with minimal right now, like just seeing what they're capable of really. But yeah, this is what I'm using right now. We've got these wonderful little sliders going on and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. What are you going to watch, guys? What are you going to watch? What movie is it? I'm interested now. What Trust is going to watch. Nosy git I am. Avatar! Okay. Great film. Actually, I've watched that twice, or maybe even 3 times. Great film. Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it. And thank you as well for coming in the stream. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, part 3. Okay. I haven't seen that 3 times. So I'm just going to default it, so I'll make my own patch, if you know what I mean. What we got? Love you, man. Oh yeah, thank you for your concern. Yeah, I wasn't well, but I'm back on top of it, and I'm fully intending to stick at it, guys. I've made some stuff for you, Trust, as well. I'll send it to you. I'll send it over. Much love, massive love and respect to all of you that have been here. There it is. We'll have to take it off plugin view because it's messing with what I'm looking at. We'll put some control on that. Bloody flies. Oh yeah, probes. By the way, miss. I'm gonna give this a break a moment and move on to put this in my pocket, as we say, and play a little something different. A lot of stuff by the way here. This is called save and changes. There we go. More an ambient sort of theme. Yeah, I've sent you what I've done so far, but I can go back to it and show you if you like. Would that be any good to you? I sent you, did I send you something called Probing My Mind? If I rightly remember. I actually could probably bring the audio file. It's a bit wonky right now. But yeah, yeah. Just let me know if you want me to load it and I'll load it up for you. There it is, probes. This is your percussion. Ooh, what's that? It's loud, whatever it is. Can you hear it? Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That was only a demo anyway. It was only just to let you know what I was doing. Yeah, this is all yours here. All this percussion. It's really wet. I love it. I think it's great. Not the water kit. Which one then? The CX Fade? The actual... Was that a whole track? Because it didn't come to me as a whole track. It only came as like your percussion. Hang on, let me check. Because that's quite interesting. Let me check. One moment. There it is. Can you see that? I only got the H2O kit. CX Fake. I'll type a search for it. One moment, bud, because I don't know if I got that. 1 minute. Oh, I did. That one. No, I tried to do something with this. I did have a go. Oh, actually, is it there? I'll show you what I did with it, just to give you an idea. What I did, because it was audio, just let me know you're following. Because it was audio, I did this with it, watch. So I shoved it in here, into the audio track of Ableton, and I converted the harmony to a new MIDI track. I know what key it's in now. It'll tell. I can find that out. That's no problem. But like, this is a trick you should do yourself. Actually, thinking about it, probes. CX Fade, because you've only got the audio of it. All you do is shove it into Ableton, and this works on any version of Ableton. Right click it, and you can convert the harmony and the melody, and you can convert drums to MIDI files, and it'll put its own interpretation of what the sounds are, and then you can just change the sounds. That's supposed to be a secret. No, it's not really, but yeah, not a lot of people really know about it. I sound like Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. Right, see that? That'll now, look. If I solo it. Right, now right click and do the harmony. Yeah, it's extremely accurate. I use it quite often, buddy. I use it quite often because I'm not naturally... I play, originally, I just play the mouse. And I've only recently, well not recently, but where I'm ADHD, I struggle to learn in the normal way as other people. I have to learn in a different way, i.e. by going wrong a lot. So I'm doing it to show you anyway. I could even send you the MIDI files if you have any trouble. Here, look. So it's converting CX Fade. Now, that is the harmony and the melody. Now, if I solo that one, there's a couple of notes off, but what you do, yeah, if you've got notes that are off, you should go like this. Okay? And you just basically delete the notes that aren't supposed to be there by hitting. See? Do you see what's happening here? I could even scale it myself. So I've draped the whole lot. Yeah? Put scale here and then change the scale down here. If you know what I'm saying. So like transform. We've got to scale it somewhere. Where am I looking? There. I could change it to say, I don't know, F major. Or I could just turn that back off and it'll go back to what it was. And also, you don't have to keep them horrible sounds it gives you. You can go into here. Click on there. Get rid of all that. Just delete the lot. So cut. Go into get your own little instrument out and put it in there instead. So I'll take this one for now. Copy. And I'll shove it in to CX Fade, what we just got there. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny should be your aunt. Let's have a look. Not very, it's not a poly. Oh, might help if I choose I chose a polysynth. Sorry, my bad. Hang on. Who should we use? Why not? Let me reconvert it because I've been messing about with it to show you how it works. So if I can, so basically I'll run you through it one more time then. That's your audio file. CX Fade. Right click. Look down here. Yeah. And it says in the bottom here, look. Convert harmony to new MIDI track, convert melody, convert drums. Okay, yeah. I'll convert it first. So we're going to convert the harmony now. This function is absolutely useful. Do you know, if you say you've got a sample like of a vocal, like a harmony vocal, if you don't really want to put a sample of a vocal because it's not your vocal, well, convert that vocal to a harmony and then put a string sound or a synth sound in its place. Oh my God, it's great. It's wonderful. There we go. It's done that. Find a string sound. We'll use ProMars for that. No, not going to like that, is it? System 1. Maybe in the right place. It's going down. And the other thing you'll notice that it does do, it puts a lot of notes down. It's this here. Obviously, it's reading it like it's. If you look at it, it actually looks like a little bit of waveform. These low notes, most of them. So what I tend to do is get rid of the really high ones. These don't need them. And if you listen carefully. Don't need it. scaler, if I drop the pitch, undo that, I've messed that up. Control Z. There we go. See, it's following it. Obviously it's not perfect, I'm only demonstrating here. Yeah, you hear it? Cool, I'm glad you let me know, yeah. Yeah, so that is so useful, buddy. When you're listening to something you really enjoy and you're like, dang, I wish I knew like the notes or the order or the grooves that was. Well, the best way, bro, the best way is like this. And believe it or not, Ableton's had this function for a very long time. And another massive one, by the way, and I see some people not doing is groove matching stuff. So like I did earlier with the little kick drum break, for instance, the little funky drummer, for instance. I took the groove, I right clicked it, I extracted the groove here. Then when you go to another MIDI section, if you look down within here, you'll notice it's got a groove section. My eyes are not too good. There we go. There's the groove. Now if I had extracted it, there you go, look, there's one now I made earlier. There. And there's the groove. You apply that groove and make sure you don't do it to the kick drum. Yeah, yeah. The grooving, as long as you inside here, if you listen, I don't know if you can hear that, can you? Little taps. Yeah? These are grooves that you can actually put your track into. Swings and grooves. See? Right, well with these, you can actually apply these to your whole track. So you can have any swing or groove you like. You name it. Rock, reggae, yeah, etc, etc. And another thing you will like, Probes, is tunings. You can set your track to any tunings you like. Any tunings. You've got Turkish. There's a lot, as you can see. The fundamentals. Jawar, which I believe is Indian, right? I think. And Harka as well. That's Indian, isn't it? Yeah, you've got every scale from all over the world and you can apply that also to your track. So I hope there's some useful insights there actually. And anytime anyone don't understand anything, please don't feel. I always answer. Anyone message me, I will always answer. I will always answer. I'm not ignorant. Nobody's too busy to answer another human being. Sorry. No. Where's that other one I wanted to play? play you. I've got one, hit me with a God patch it's called. Where do I find it? I think it is that one. Are England out the World Cup then, Probes, are they? And does Harry Kane still have the curse on him? I saw that, it was funny. Next game is England on Monday. Good luck, England. Let's hope you win. I remember when, I think it was in Mexico World Cup, when Diego Maradona decided to just throw the ball into the net. That was amusing. Called it the hand of God or something, didn't they? Right, that's not what... Where the hell? Ah. Get out of here, fly.
God patch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on then. Hit me with the God patch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on then. Hit me with the God patch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on then. Hit me with the God patch. Hit me with the God patch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on then. Hit me with hit me with the God patch.
Oh yeah, probes. But these extensions that I put into the Alchemy Hub that people can upload and download, this is what some of the extensions can do. So like, say you wanted to build a white noise build that usually takes ages to build, you can literally set up a new audio track, select how long you want the build to be, right click, go to extensions in here, look, and there's functions like JS Sweeper, right, it's called. Now I can choose a white noise or an oscillator or a mix of both, pink, brown, sine or square or so. Then I can have it a low pass, band pass or high pass. Set it high pass. No, let's just go low pass. We can have extra movement, have it speed up, have it increase, have a flanger, accelerate, stereo, create. Watch this. It will render me out there you go. So it's rendered this out for me. Tiger! Where the fuck you been? Oh yeah, I do have the tools. Everybody's got the tools. I mean, it's all very well having the tools. I think you'll agree though. You can have the tools, right? You could give me a hammer. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to build a table out of wood or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you do have to have a good fundamental idea first. Then you can think about maybe how you'd want to code it. Because there's no way. How are you? And where have you been, young man? Probes, Tigrails here. He been missing. Tiger, how you gonna talk to me, brother? Tiger! See? But even Probes is saying hello. You best say hello. Cowboy. Yeah, they do. They do. But if you just go on to Suno and type in a prompt, you get a track out of it, and then you put it on Spotify or send it to a label. What's your opinion on that? Because I think AI tools, yeah, great. Tools are great. But the idea of a tool is to help you achieve an end result, not to just do it for you. And also probably not have a clue really what somebody would be prompting it wouldn't even know what they wanted. Probes just said hello, by the way, Tigers. I honestly think, buddy, even in music now, focus kills my manners. Kills everybody's manners. Because you're not focusing on... It's normal. Focus kills my manners. So, writing a paper. F you! So, just a quick question, guys, because I've got two big brains in the chat right now. What do you think of Alchemy Hub? Do you think it's worth me continuing? I don't intend on charging a fee for it either. I'm not going to be doing that. Unless it's starting to cost loads. You love it so far? Continue. Great stuff. I'm totally open to suggestions as well. Like, I've as a musician, and all I've done is put there what I think I would have loved. Do you know what I mean? To have. And it's completely open to ideas too. Oh, there's Probes. There's a modular synth you can play with on there that I've vibe coded into it. There's learning resources, downloads for presets. Well, there may be, but I want to avoid that for literally as long as I can. I know that, bro. I know. But honestly, all the paywall stuff, yes. right now, I mean, do you know the thing that does my head in, right, guys? When someone sets something up, is they put value on it. They put value on it immediately. It's like, sign up to this synthesizer for whatever. They put value on it. Who says it's valuable? It's that valuable. I would rather see what happens, let it get used and enjoyed, and the value will find its. The value will find it rather than it trying to find the value. Does that make sense? People that make music, proper people that enjoy and love and passionate about music, do not. Yeah, they don't do it for money. I've never met a single one. Some have been lucky enough to do it and get paid, but they never started doing it for money. Do you know what I mean? A friend of mine, he gave himself 1 year to make music. Headflux, his name is. He's a Steve Young, one of the most talented producers I've ever met, and he gave himself a year to make music. He was an astrophysicist, I believe. He gave himself a year to do music, and well, we all know as Headflux is now. And he did it. But that's rare. I do know this, Tiger. Companies are even buying ideas that people have vibe coded. They're coming in and going, "Oh, we'll buy that." Some guy, I think he's one of the first to have sold a vibe coded app. I can't know what his name is. And he said, well, "I don't know anything about coding." He said, "I had an idea, I put it down, and somebody came and said, I want that." Man, I can't thank everyone again enough for just showing a little bit of love there and interest in what I'm doing. Because I'm not the greatest at promotion, guys. I'm not. And it's very hard to do it all. Plus, as you know, I'm not well, and that's a struggle. But like, you guys have stuck with me, all of you, and I think you're different. You're built different, all of you. Who's that, Steve? Mr. Young? I maybe see if I can get him on for an interview one day. He might do it. I'll ask him and see if he minds. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll email him tomorrow and I'll ask him very nicely. Mr. Young, he's a wonderful human being. I'm sure that he would consider just having a chat with me on there. And you can get some questions in there. Bro, I personally have never met anyone like it. It's like his brain is just so big. And the teachings he taught me were valuable. I'll never lose. I'll always have. They were valuable. Yeah, I know that. I fully know that. Did you get my message about that? I realised after I sent it, it was a bit dodgy. I said, "I'm throwing you a rope to pull you up." And then I realised, shit, if he's depressed, and I'm throwing him a rope. Oh, shit, I didn't mean that. You're good. I know, brother, you're good. Have you been doing any music or just this cyber security stuff? Where is my disco track for that I did for one moment? One moment, I'm just doing something, guys. Trying to find something. Okay. Claude. You think you are, but let me put you in a different perspective on this. You're getting your money's worth out of Claude. Trust me, Claude is getting more than his money's worth out of you, buddy. Think about it carefully. Yeah, you're giving Claude like people are giving these AIs everything they need and want to know. And the AI's learning, that's what, okay, I'll get better at this, I'll get better at that, this, that. So you're actually involved in training it. And anybody that's made music for any longer than, I'd say maybe 20 years, let's make it fair. Their music's been being trained on from SoundCloud, all these like platforms. AI's been being trained on it for a long time. I don't know, man. Eccentric AIs sound fun. That'd be really cool, an eccentric AI. Be like, hey Matt, I just designed a computer that you can fly to space, or whatever, with a 1,000-watt PA system in it. How's your wife, Tiger? I hope she's well. Send my love. What's it tried to stop you doing? Do you know what you should be doing? Is downloading Llama. Oh, you're the one that showed me that. What am I even talking about? Ty, do you know what to do? Oh, bless her. Give her a big groove and family cuddle from us, please. Even though it's hot, wait till it cools down a bit first. And tell her how much we love her. You know, I'm really annoyed that I sent SR my disco track, yeah? And I can't find it anymore. I don't know what I've done with it. I want to send it to him again. This time put it on a link. Probes, are you there? Yeah, we're all alright, mate. We're all really good. Yeah. Excellent. We got the grandbabies tonight because my daughter and her other half went to a wedding. So we took them for them. What's that? Oh yeah, Happy Revolution Day. You guys are having, it's a special day for you guys, isn't it? It's the day you kicked our ass, apparently, allegedly. So history says. Yeah. Well done. Good job. We deserved it. tiny little country running around the world thinking they can just take what they want, eh? Whoa, I don't know. What are we like? Yeah, exactly. Everyone says, yeah, I understand. I know what happened in history. Yeah, you do, because you were told that's what happened in history. But actually, really, if you really want to get down to the technical shit, nobody knows. Because they're all dead. What do you do when you celebrate your Independence Day? What's the usual celebration involve? Burning an effigy of the British flag. For the nation, or well, for you even, just for you. What do you guys like to do? And what's the traditional thing to do? It's like fireworks or something. Like we have a bonfire night, don't we? Guy Fawkes, celebrating the fact that he never got to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and we burn an effigy of him. You have kids out like 2 days or 3 weeks now before going penny for the guy, and you chuck them a bit of money and they build a little effigy. It's quite funny. Yeah, pretty much the same things we sort of do in like. Gonna get a bit weird and quirky. You have to give me a minute. It's gonna get weird. Okay, so where do we leave off there then? That's it. Sure, but I'm about to end stream, Tiger. Do you want me to just come and give you a call? Because I'm about to end stream, guys, because it's getting late. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK for me. It's getting late. I usually have to stop, give myself an hour, so that might be me getting to sleep to at least 3:30. So thank you for everyone for joining my stream. I love you all humans. Let's spread the love and share the light. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Much love.